We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the Extreme Hardcore Nerds podcast.
He was the one who was doing it that time. I was just sitting here.
I was going to say, I feel like I missed something there.
No.
The fool! He did not understand! Sorry. Damn Haji and his magical powers.
No, that was Zen. But thank you for screwing that up.
Well, you know me.
And you watch cartoons. You disappoint me.
I'm a product of the 80s. Again, we go back to that whole cocaine thing.
Yeah, because you were doing it in the 80s at the age of what?
I was a child. I just saw white powder and went for it. How was I supposed to know if it was powdered sugar or cocaine?
Andrew was just sitting there in the kindergarten bathroom. Come on. Get out!
Family Guy Cookie Monster.
Except you had a Cookie Monster spoon, and you were cooking it over some toy fire.
Come on. Melt, damn you.
And it was just apple juice.
And during nap time, I just randomly am twitching. You just get the random arm thing going, come on.
Andrew's just the only one sweating, rolling back and forth in the little fold out. Wow, our childhoods were so sad.
Well, that's definitely got to be the more creative ways we've opened this show.
I think we can one-up that one.
Give us a few moments.
Yeah. Yes, the Extreme Hardcore Nerds podcast is back on the air each and every week as we always are. I am, of course, your host, your all-knowing Exalted One himself, your King of Kings, Big Daddy Cool, Andy Kruger. And joining me this week...
the Walker in the Shadow, the Keeper of the Keys, Dark Reaper, Stephen Creighton.
Also joining us this week...
All the goats, all the boats, and all the glory, Gunner Sipper.
And last, but certainly not least...
Garrett.
The Butthorn has returned!
I haven't heard that in a long time, actually.
I don't think he's ever gotten out of the system, really. He kind of sits there quietly in the dark room, just waiting to be said.
At least you're not really getting like a reaction. I'm just like, Garrett.
Well, you just randomly started lifting your leg towards me. I'm like, what the hell? Is he going to whip it out and start peeing on me or something?
No, my knee's scratching, and I was like this. I'm like, okay, I'm going to scratch my knee like this.
I got called a butthorn. Let me randomly raise my leg.
All that makes me think of is in Billy Madison when he pushes him over the bench. Dude, did you see that guy's balls? Yeah, they look really weird.
So, yes, we are back. And, of course, as always, we have much gaming news to cover. We have much movie news to cover. We have much comic book news to cover.
We got about an equal amount of everything this week. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, surprisingly, no reviews, but that's soon to change.
And about 1 month.
Yeah.
I didn't have money to pick up Dream Drop Distance, so
It's all right.
next week.
So yes, make sure you stay with us as we will be right back.
Incoming transmission.
Welcome back. It is now time for us to scour the globe in search of news and enlightenment. It's now time for gaming news. Kicking us off this week, Square Enix has announced Final Fantasy XIV Online, A Realm Reborn, the fully redesigned and rebuilt from the ground up MMO previously known as Final Fantasy XIV.
That narrator in that trailer needs a new job.
I did not watch the trailer. Is just that guy that bad?
I hated it. If there was a reason I went by that game, it was because of who they casted as narrator.
Wow, I really wish that could be the actual reason to buy and or not buy games.
Did you like our game? No. Have you played it?
No.
Reason? Fuck you, narrator.
That would actually be brilliant if that was the running cause. I would love that as
No, because
reason.
it's like every epic trailer, it's like like brings you in. You just get absorbed, and you're really hyped up to play it. And then that voice just comes across. It's like, nope, I'm done. I'm just done.
What kind of was it? Just bad narration or bad writing, or was he just
A
sounding?
little bit of both.
Wow.
Like, I mean, the writing wasn't terrible. Like, it was just generic, epic, you know.
It's more revealing that they actually had a narrator. I've never really known Final Fantasy to ever put words to it.
Yeah,
It's usually just letters.
They could have just skipped in, done letters. I don't know who they picked, but I don't know if it was just his voice or the way he.
I didn't like
it,
his voice.
It was bad.
Yeah, unless it's like the Japanese commercial, because then they will put a narration to it, but it'll only be.
It should have just been in Japanese.
Yeah, I've never known them to actually use an American voice, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me puke.
Okay. And then, as long as we're talking Square Enix, Square Enix's boss, Yoshiwara, came out and confirmed that Final Fantasy 13 Versus is not canceled.
Oh, fuck you so hard, Kotaku.
Despite recent reports to the contrary.
I just love he literally points out to Kotaku for making the article. I'm like, it's just a random thing from in the internet. Like, nope, I know where it came from. We all know where it came from. We don't have to fucking quibble over this.
I say it's canceled.
Uh,
How long has it been? Like 11, 5, 6 years?
It's been a while.
I don't know. How long is it going to take for the next StarCraft to come out? Okay.
Next year?
How about Diablo? We saw that graph.
Yeah, I can give them a little bit more high regard in their
Screw
latest-
Diablo, man! I haven't touched that game in a while. I haven't touched StarCraft in a while. I haven't touched a freaking video game in a while.
When's
Shut
the
up.
Blizzard game gonna come out?
I was like, well, he only has 2 left. so-
September.
Oh, the expansion for...
Miss-
I said
Pandera.
game, not expansion.
Doesn't matter.
It's a game! It's a game!
Blizzard Entertainment confirms that World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria expansion pack
No,
is
it's
coming
not
out
an expansion.
September 25th, 2012.
That's right. It's an expansion pack.
Yeah, I have a pre-order.
Well, yeah, because
like
they've
usual.
got original IPs coming out left and right.
Doesn't matter. Even just one of their continuing IPs. When does that usually happen? Every so often.
Every decade or so.
How often do we get a solar eclipse?
You're just proving my point. You're not helping your argument.
Maybe that's my plan.
Maybe through subversion of will, I'll cause you to lose track. You're right, Gunnar. I'm wrong. Fuck my argument.
Doesn't matter. Just yell louder. Someone will win.
He's on every side, which is not. But as long as it's not his.
You're so disturbing.
Oh. Let's see. Let's see if I can get more rage out of this group.
This is rage. What does insanity look like?
Tecmo Koei hopes to release its next Samurai Warriors by February 2014.
I haven't played.
Is this
Samurai
what, number
forever,
9,
so-
number 10?
I don't.
Oh, I'm thinking Dynasty Warriors,
Yeah.
sorry.
I haven't played a Samurai Warriors game in a very long time. So
Which came first, the Dynasty or the
Dynasty.
Samurai?
Dynasty.
Okay.
Dynasty
Yeah,
was
there's
like...
it's like I think he was trying to
there's
do a
like
running joke there,
9
but
dynasties.
No one was following him.
There's like 9 dynasties,
you
4
can tell because
samurais, and there's
as I'm
like...
speaking, I'm getting ever so soft.
And then there's like more kings.
This
and
is a
different
great idea.
crap.
Oh God, what have I done?
I have a great. Oh shit! This is Link all over again. Oh, let's see. Microsoft has canceled further development of Microsoft Flight and Project Columbia. Flight is the free-to-play casual flight simulator for the 360, and Columbia was the unannounced educational game for the Kinect.
Who would want to like learn while playing video games?
Dude, Flight Simulator back in the day was like the
Oh, I
shit.
liked Flight Sim. I'm just saying Columbia, that like learning educational game.
Some of my earliest video game memories are playing Jumpstart.
Yeah, Math Blaster.
Yeah.
Number
Okay, I don't really consider.
Word Munchers. Yep.
Okay.
Word.
Okay.
I don't think I played Munchers, but I definitely played Math Blasters.
Math Blasters and Word Munchers.
I can't
yeah.
remember that one thing. It was a show too, McGee something. I can't remember.
Oh, I know which one you're
I know.
talking. Yep.
Okay, I mean, by,
Shut up.
I mean, this day and age, who would want to?
Yes, back in the school when all we had to work on were Apple IIs.
Oh, Microsoft.
Where in the world is Carmen
San
San
Diego.
Diego? Oh yeah, fucking
Microsoft
beat
8.
that game and got the top score.
Microsoft 8. Never try it.
and no one will ever know who
It's
won.
not even out yet.
What?
Yeah, it is. I mean, Windows 8. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not out yet.
My friend has Windows 8 on
Well,
his.
yeah,
He probably,
He probably has the beta.
He probably has a
Or the
beta.
developer
but yeah,
version.
there's not a.
Yeah.
It
There's
doesn't
not
have
a
an
The
legit
full
official
street
version's not out yet.
No.
There's not a legit
Couple
street
months.
Shut
version.
up, Apple boy.
Well,
You're gonna back Windows 8?
I was
Dude,
Are
have
we
you
really
seen
gonna have
Windows
this
8?
fight?
And Windows 8 doesn't even have a start menu. It's crap.
No, it's basically the Xbox Live dashboard.
And it's crap.
Yeah, and we all love that thing.
I remember when I first got that patch. Oh,
Let's please move on from this territory thing.
Oh, let's see. EA has merged Flight Control developer Firemint and Mass Effect Infiltrator developer Iron Monkey to form the massive conglomeration Fire Monkeys.
sounds bad.
Something about monkeys on fire never seems like a great idea.
what about
Can
Goats
you
on
call
Fire?
Planet of the Apes right now?
Goats on Fire?
It's just goats on fire.
Sounds like a really bad band name.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a terrible band name.
Probably death metal.
We are goats on fire.
And they're Irish. Oh, I mean,
We are goats on fire.
it sounds like a bad Spanish. I was just hoping you'd have the word gringo just to throw everything. I was like, weren't they Irish a second ago? What?
Let me guess, there can only be one.
Hollander.
Scottish.
That's what he sounded like.
Angus McAle. Angus McAle, Esquire.
Moving on. City Interactive's Sniper Ghost Warrior 2 has been delayed again, with a new projected release date of January 15th, 2013. No, what? Oh, that's Devil May Cry.
I
Okay.
played the beta of it.
How was it?
Isn't this the one that if you
Yeah.
pre-ordered it, you got the
Hitler.
thing for trying to shoot Hitler?
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the only thing this game has going for it. Crow Team and Devolver Digital confirm plans to update Serious Sam 3 to support the open source Linux operating system.
Well, there you go. Then I'm amazed that someone just hatched
Actually,
it themselves. It's usually what it comes down to a lot of the times.
Alright, let's see. Zenimax Online has launched a new Elder Scrolls Online contest called the Sun's Height Lore Contest, calling all Tamriel historians and lore masters. Starting July 24th, we kick off the Sun's Height Lore Contest. This contest runs through the end of Sun's Height, which is July 31st, so you only have a couple days left, on the official Elder Scrolls Online Twitter account, and will put your knowledge of the Elder Scrolls lore to test. Be one of the first 100 people to correctly answer each question for a chance to win prize packs of awesome Elder Scrolls Online and Zenimax Online Studios loot.
I'm sorry, dude. Like, whoa.
I have no knowledge of Elder Scrolls.
Hey, maybe that kid that was born or whatever, that dragon-born kid. Maybe he.
Oh,
has
yeah.
some- maybe
We
he
should
has
put
some
young
knowledge.
Dovahkiin up to the test. All right, start reciting your history, buddy.
Somebody actually named their kid.
You don't remember
You
that?
don't remember that?
God.
The chick who was pregnant at the event, and then she was going into labor while they were at the event, and they still got to see the whole thing, and then went and had the baby,
And then they named it Dovahkiin, and then they got like a lot of Elder Scrolls
Yeah, they got
stuff.
they got like
for,
Elder Scrolls. They got the copy of Elder Scrolls for free and stuff. You don't remember that?
I don't.
Wow.
But
I,
then
you
again,
really,
we also
you
are
really
talking-
do.
I was
You
gonna
really
say it's
do.
like Skyrim. You immediately
Yeah,
went
you
white
just
noise.
block it. Wave machine in Andrew's head. Just. Well, at least I know how to make him not pay attention to me when I don't want to.
Let's see. Nintendo has announced that they have sold more than 19 million Nintendo 3DS consoles by the end of June 2012.
Yep, they're finally turning a profit
Profit
for
on it.
every console they sell now.
That's good, finally. Good job, Nintendo. I will give you a clap.
So they're making money on something. Because
Yeah.
they need to make room for that gap for their other console that they're no longer supporting.
And then the gap that
Will happen when the new console
Yeah.
comes out for a small time. Yeah.
the Wii.
Let's see. THQ confirmed earlier this week that they still meet the minimum requirements to maintain its listing on the NASDAQ stock exchange.
Yeah. So
they're not
they're
dead yet.
they're reshuffling and all that stuff has saved them. We'll see if that holds out.
Exactly. Let's see here. The Last Guardian will ship, according to Sony. When?
It's done.
Oh.
When we figure it out.
Remind me which one's the Last Guardian again?
It's the little boy in what looks like some ruined temple, and he's got the bird hyena
The Griffin?
griffin thing.
That's like a darker shade. It feels like it wasn't it. Wasn't it more like black and white, grayish shade?
No.
No. Okay.
But-
I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've seen trailers.
Yeah. Still got it pre-ordered.
Oh
wait.
He's gonna be, he's gonna be the guy like from Duke Nukem.
Oh, yeah, I'm
that,
sure.
that has the receipt from 12
Years ago.
Dude, I had that
Did
on
they honor
StarCraft 2.
Yeah, they honored it.
I had that on StarCraft 2.
No, like Gearbox flew him down to the studio and everything. It was like, you actually still maintained your loyalty to this game. Like, we bow to you.
You have.
Jeez, I'm surprised you didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm almost surprised.
I did that with
That would
StarCraft
have came
2.
out in 2000. Yeah, I didn't have a GameStop near me then.
Yeah, but it was Duke Nukem. I'm sure you would have made the effort.
Yeah. Something tells me you would have poked that long enough.
Or walk there.
Let's see. The first chapter of the Walking Dead video game is coming to iOS July 26th, which was just a couple days
Which
ago.
was 3 days ago.
And it will cost you $5.
$5.
But long.
Please no.
We are not giving out any more free advertising after that bullshit with him.
Hey, don't blame the reader, blame the writer. Same reason why Batman.
No,
Yes, just because you don't proofread.
because that by that logic, everything he says about another movie should have been the same idea. But no, it's the actor's fault.
Shut up.
Yeah. See.
You know it should be true in that instance, but
You leave that great man alone, you son of a bitch.
no, I'm.
Funniest man alive.
Yeah, right.
Will Smith.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. The first Facebook title from Insomniac Games, Outernauts, the Pokemon-like RPG, is up and running.
And Gunner's playing it and accepting friend requests because, goddamn, I need more energy.
What is it like?
It's space Pokemon.
Just can't get over
I
that.
think Penny Arcade hit it out of the park on Friday with their webcomic about it. Gabe sitting on his computer is like, "Oh, hey Jeff, hey, yeah, it's been 5 years, yeah. You got a Facebook, right? Oh, I see. You deleted after your wife died. Oh God, I'm so sorry to hear that. But hey, if you want to restart it, there's this new game. You like space, right? Pokemon." Yeah, if you just want to send a friend request, hey, does your wife still have her Facebook up and running?
It's that important.
Oh God, it's okay though. It's not that bad of a game.
Okay.
So
I won't be playing it.
you're going to get so many requests from me now.
You give me a
You might as well give me a request, and then I'll like. You know what? You might as well give me a request. I'll like take it, give you more energy, and then I'll quit.
Well, isn't it just how many friends you have that are playing it? That's how much
what
energy
you can do is like each friend can gift you stuff, and
Yeah.
they can gift you more energy. But I mean, it's not as bad like my problem with the Marvel game, where you were literally stuck unless people were sending you more stuff to do.
Okay.
Whereas this one, it's like, hey, you have energy. You can either wait like 5 hours, and we'll give.
So it's kind of like the Zanga games.
Kinda.
Okay.
It's
Pretty much.
better.
Okay.
So.
It's Insomniac.
Let's see. Xbox Live has opened up its betas for its next upcoming update.
Yep.
Trying
Everyone's ready for Internet Explorer.
Trying to sign up for it.
IE
wouldn't
6?
let me.
Yeah,
I don't know
read
which one
what
I either
things
said it
were, and I
was.
wasn't even gonna bother. It wasn't worth it.
No, I wasn't either. I can wait for the pain.
Let's see. Even though with sinking stock prices, Electronic Arts will not replace CEO John Riccitello.
Yeah, we were kind of hoping that was,
Going to happen.
I'm sure a few people were like ready to party for that, but yeah.
No, the only way you can get rid of John Riccitello is if Bobby Kotick is right behind him.
Like,
Yes, I know he works for the different company, but
Like I was confused. Like I'm like both of them leave or something.
yes,
or?
both of them have to step down at the same time.
No, that's not gonna happen. We'd have to open.
Otherwise, you have to have one to balance the other.
Yeah, we'd have to open a portal to the rotten world first.
Do you consider Mike Modane, the CEO of Blizzard, bad?
I didn't even know who he was until you just mentioned his name.
Okay, never mind
I
then.
don't have any negative opinions of him at
Okay.
the moment.
He's not on my radar,
He
so
hasn't
he
said
must be doing an okay job.
Okay.
I make game. All right then. Good. There you go.
The game is good.
You haven't given me a reason to send you thousands of cupcakes.
Yet.
Right?
Yeah.
I should
Oh,
do that on Diablo 3.
let's see. According to Ubisoft CEO and co-founder Yves Guillemot, the next generation of consoles is way overdue.
That's just starting to be a recurring motif for everyone now. 'Cause
Well-
now they've said it, Square said it.
I think they just need to suck it up.
believe with Ubisoft saying it and a few
Epic.
other people, Epic, yeah. Everyone's really just whining
They're
about
waiting
this
for
now.
the next one
Yeah.
because all their engines are new coming out. We've already seen those on E3 of all the new engines. So
Yeah, but the
And a
new
fair
engines
amount
will
of
work
them
on
are
current generation
yeah.
stuff.
it
a
just
fair
does
amount of
not.
the engines
It
work
does
on
not
it.
look like it because the consoles look like they're. You can't upgrade
Epic
a
even
console.
said the Unreal Engine 4 will run off a stock PC bought from like Best Buy.
Yeah.
They-
Most of the engines are...
Okay, PC. What
I
about
think
consoles?
I think they're just complaining too much, and I think they just need to really push our current engine or current consoles instead of just being like, well, this is going to be too hard. Give us something new and easy to work with.
I think it's because most of them are loving the fact that
They're still
they're all
stuck in
using...
the old cycle.
It's kind of that idea, but it's also the same idea as that most of them are making all of these games PC ready, and most of the PCs are all higher end than any of the consoles could be. So, it's kind of hard for them when they can crank everything up to, 100, and then they have to find a way to crank it down to like 50, 60 to put it on the console. So, I don't know what they're... We've got, 2 more years? I think they can hold off. It won't kill them.
In Resident Evil 6 news, players who have a save file from Just Cause 2 on their hard drives can unlock a Rico Rodriguez outfit in the upcoming Resident Evil.
I was
game.
really hoping for a second it was going to be the grappling line, just for a really brief moment.
Is Resident Evil 6 coming around when the Resident Evil movie coming out?
I don't know the date of the Resident Evil movie is.
I was gonna
It's
say
September something.
no, because
No,
RE6
this
is October 2nd.
October, yeah.
Okay.
Nope, they're not trying to coincide the two.
Okay. What about
Which is
the?
smart.
I know that like an.
Well, no, because the movie should come out first because it's supposed to take place in between 5 and 6.
Oh, true.
Once again, what you said, which is...
Well, I thought the animated
Wait, I thought the
one
all
is
of
also.
it was destroyed in-
I thought the animated one was supposed to take place between 5 and
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
But
Which
the-
one are you? Are you talking?
Live
you're
action.
talking
Live
the live action.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like,
That has
the world
nothing
is
to
already
do with
destroyed in RE. I'm like, how the hell is that in between?
That
Yeah.
has no correlation to the games.
Oh, I know.
whatsoever.
I was just wondering when it was coming out.
I don't know
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
Okay. Yeah.
So, okay. And if you pre-order Resident Evil 6 from the Capcom store, you get a free Umbrella Corp umbrella.
I want it, but
Do
I
you need a hug?
Dude, you know what? Just buy
Kinda.
yourself an umbrella and spray paint it.
I was gonna say buy yourself a white umbrella and spray paint red on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't have
There
Umbrella
you
Corp.
go.
I know, but
And I just don't want to order from their store.
It's not that surprising.
let's see. The Kingdoms of Amalur MMO Project Copernicus wasn't fun at all, according to Schilling.
Well, that's a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say. Yeah.
And also, Take-Two almost became the publisher for Reckoning 2. It was near final signing stage when the company went under.
Which ones take two?
Oh, God. Why am I drawing a blank on... Bioshock.
Gotcha.
I thought that was 2K.
Yeah, that is 2K.
Well, way to fail me then.
Oh, you know me. Wait, take.
I can't remember who Take-Two is.
To Google.
This should not be that hard. Information coming in next segment. Moving
I'm
on.
glad I'm just remaining quiet in here just to watch you all just fail by yourselves. I was pointing when you're wrong,
you're
but I'm not
reading
going to
that. I was
help
like,
you.
God, I hope nobody asks me who this is. And of course, I'm the one to call you out on it. She's like, just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Who's that?
You bastard. Oh, let's see.
And then I said it's 2K for Bioshock.
No, because if you didn't correct him, then we would have gotten nerd raged at because we're not taking that chance again.
Well, at least I know something.
Oh, let's see. Well, as our crack staff is looking that up right now, Sega's upcoming HD re-release of Jet Set Radio is now confirmed for Android and iOS devices.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this one.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
That does
Take-Two.
Take-Two is who
Take-Two.
publishes Rockstar?
Take-Two Interactive. Bioshock series, Borderlands series, Bully Civilization.
Yeah, it is
Conan.
2K.
They must have become 2K.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
So I was right.
Yeah, well, I just know him from 2K Industries. I don't know him from Take-Two Interactive.
I was going to say the name sounds familiar, but I don't remember seeing that anywhere.
Yeah, because Manhunt, Max Payne, all the, 2K series, Railroad Tycoon,
Yeah.
Stronghold.
I was right.
Well, kind of.
Well,
You were right, but you weren't confident in it. So
Yeah, so you were wrong. You lost
So
by
basically,
failure.
we're both.
You lost by failure of admittance.
you should have just went.
I
with it
lost
and
my
just be
failure
like,
of listening to Garrett.
I said it was
should be a
2K,
mulligan.
which we know from 2K, not Take-Two.
Wow.
I was actually kind of right there. Huh.
Fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, I'm right.
But he didn't.
Oh, let's see. According to a mailing from Ubisoft to GameStop, Assassin's Creed 3 DLC will have a season pass.
Yeah. Didn't someone else blurt that out and they got mad, kinda?
Oh yeah, no,
Looking
Ubisoft's
against-
pissed at this.
Yeah, they just. It's GameStop, can't help it.
Let's see. Torchlight 2 is going to be 4 times larger than the original Torchlight, according to Runic Games.
I love looking at the comparison list of
Yeah,
everything
of
that
everything that they're upgrading.
Same price. And it's still half the price of modern games.
Yep.
They're a company that's doing it right.
Yes.
Now if they could just,
Get it on
Get it out.
console.
No, they don't need it on console.
Well,
I'm fine with it being on
I-
PC.
Yeah, I'm just a little disappointed that it's not coming to Xbox, but I'm not
Then
crushed
blame
over it.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Your precious, precious company.
Shut up. EA after settling a lawsuit, EA gets to keep its NFL license exclusivity, but can't pursue a new NCAA or Arena Football League license under the terms of the new proposed lawsuit settlement.
That's kind of stupid.
Because this all stems back to a lawsuit a few years ago where people were pissed off because EA was basically the monopoly on the NFL franchises, which essentially they were as soon as 2K dropped out of the
Sports fringe, yeah.
Yep.
Which was dumb because I really enjoyed 2K sports games.
Yeah, I
They were
enjoyed that
really
one more than I
good.
did the Madden one.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, this is semi-good news, but they're also that kind of company where it's like EA. I immediately just think of EA Sports.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, yeah.
So, I mean, it's good that they get to keep the NFL license, but also, but at least it opens it up now. We might get a new NCAA, or who the shit even knew that the Arena Football League was still around?
I knew it was around on TV. I didn't know it was making.
We were supposed to get a team in Mankato at some point, and I think that fell through.
I remember hearing that, and that was just no.
But we got a lingerie football league team.
In Minnesota?
Yep.
What?
You don't listen to 93X.
No, I know because A,
Sports,
that's the radio.
women,
B,
beer.
I've seen lingerie football.
I don't
and that was
understand
just
how that's
stupid.
like confusing. I'm amazed that there isn't a fucking team in every state.
Wait.
Yeah, no. It's either this season or next season that we are getting an expansion team here in Minneapolis.
Of
For the-
lingerie football?
It's basically a mix of kind of like arena football, but it's all women who wear basically
Who are wearing
short
lingerie,
shorts
yeah.
and
Braziers.
like it's dumb. It's so stupid.
It's
What
what
is
Fox hopes
wrong?
to be in the future.
It's dead or alive beach volleyball in real life.
What is wrong
No,
with this?
'cause I don't find anything
world?
attractive. There you go.
It's not going to happen, buddy.
No.
Dude, all
Later.
bodybuilder girls or whatever aren't attractive. I bet you they aren't really attractive.
I'd rather
They're
just
not
go.
like bodybuilding girls.
I'd rather.
Are they like
I'd
models
rather
then
go.
or what?
I'd rather
Kind
go
of,
watch
yeah.
DOA and
I
hentai then.
bet you
Fuck
this-
it.
You get a little
Bet
bit
you
of...
they're still ugly.
Oh,
you know.
you get a little bit of everything, but...
Well, I can still see it. A fat girl.
Yeah, she's your center. Your job, keep that bitch off me. You want beef on the front line.
It basically takes football and makes it not very football.
Oh, this is so
It
horrible.
was like rugby, then I'd be like,
gross.
okay, now I can understand this, but no.
It's
Oh, it's
literally
so-
just a male fantasy just to
It's
degrade everything.
yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm not
So
denying
gross.
that.
There's just no.
No.
So all those feminists who are mad at gaming, here's something to go fight right now.
I don't know. I'd be willing to take in a game just to see one.
Yeah, you would be the only one in this fucking group to do that. And knowing you'd come
Yes,
find me to
because
drag me.
I'm the only sports fan.
I
You
like
would come find me
sports.
and drag me there.
What?
You
I
wouldn't
like
even tell me.
sports.
You'd be like, it's not football. Women. Okay, I guess.
Andy.
And then I'd get there and I'd be like, you son of a bitch.
Andy, I like sports. I'm
do
still,
I
I'm
was
still not gonna
really
go.
waiting for, like, nah, never mind.
I'm still not gonna go to that stupid
Moving
crap.
on.
I can't believe we defaulted to that.
Oh, let's see. Hideo Kojima will show off the new Fox engine August 30th at the Metal Gear Solid 25th anniversary event.
Yep. Get to see this thing in action finally. We still don't know what it is that he's showing. Yet.
I'm thinking he might
I was gonna say, is it called Metal Gear Solid Revengeance?
No,
it's not.
I'm thinking it's going to be Metal
Because
Gear
we already
Solid
seen that. We know it's not
5
running
because
Fox
he
engine.
said Metal Gear Solid 5 will be under the new Fox.
Yeah,
engine.
but we don't know what it is yet. We
We know
speculated
what
MGS5.
We know what Metal Gear
We still
Solid
haven't
5.
gotten, yeah.
Yeah.
We know what Metal Gear Solid 5 takes place in though.
Yeah, but I mean, we
Yeah.
still haven't gotten what exactly it will look like yet. let
Well, he
alone-
says it's only going to be on the next console. He's not going to be on
Yeah,
PS3.
so I wouldn't even suspect to see that.
And then last but certainly not least, as long as we're talking Mr. Kojima, he argues against storytelling in video games.
Okay, this really confused me when I read that.
Yes. He says that the experience he's trying to create is you are inside a story, an environment, and acting as a certain character. And what that character is feeling inside that environment is what I want the players to feel as they play the game. I don't need a storyline for that. Within that environment, I want the players to not only have fun and exhilarating experiences, but I also think about the many things going on. That's my concept.
So he's revealed this.
So he's
through-
not building stories. He's building character development that he wants the player to go through. But I would argue, isn't that a fucking story?
Yeah. So I'm like, so he's showing this concept through his current trend of games that he's known for,
Pretty much.
because none of those have any of that trend.
Yeah.
They're all pretty succinctly stories, following one after the other in some manner.
Yeah.
So is
Well,
like
come
one
on,
of
that
his
whole
later
3 hours
games.
you get to play Metal Gear Solid 4.
I'm sure you enjoyed it.
I felt some real deep character development there.
Yeah, so I'm kind of confused. I was like, I don't get what he's trying exactly to mean by this in some manner, because like any game has any game, well, at least even all games he makes, usually they have some sense of storyline, unless he's making a puzzle game.
Well, but that also comes back to, can you argue that just character development in a certain situation, is that technically a story or not? Or is a story something that you're or something obviously that you're telling from a beginning, a middle, and an end?
I have a question. What
the character
What does he
evolves
mean
or
about
not?
character development? Because in Metal Gear Solid 1 or whatever, it was Operation Haven or whatever, right? New Haven or whatever, or Old Haven. So is what he's meaning of development of characters, like when, let's say, Solid Snake or whatever, regular Snake, I can't really think. I don't know what it is, because there's so many different snakes. Is that when he was...
Okay.
No, there aren't!
Just listen to me!
We're trying to.
I've never played the Metal Gear Solid series.
I was
Why
gonna
are
say,
you-
neither have I, and I still
Yeah,
confused by your trailer.
Oh, what I'm basically saying is, like, is definition development of character is how the character developed overall in all the games. Like,
Yes,
because
and-
he was young and now he was old
old.
Snake at
Yeah,
the end
that's
of...
not a good character development.
Especially for the
that's
fact
not-
especially for the fact that he's only been, apparently aging through this, and it's only been like 10 years in his time or something, and it's
But he does have that, like, chromosome that, like...
it
quickly
ages him faster. But he's only aged in 10 years time, but he looks like an old man. So it's like, yeah, your character development's taking him from, essentially his 30s to his 60s, 70s.
Well, yeah. No, I don't think. I think.
I just
in the
I'm just
long
trying to, like,
haul, it's
see
probably
where his
that.
development
But no, his idea of character development is, if we took you and strapped an M15 to you and dropped you in the middle of a war zone, how would you change from when you dropped in there from when you got out?
I would have died right away.
Yeah, but still, by that very factor, a story would have to be told of him going through this. So
Yeah, that's
at
what
no
I basically
point-
mean. Of what is that? What they
Yeah.
did with Snake was they just showed him how he like became, and then he just gets.
But that's what he's trying to argue, is that he's not out to tell stories. He's just out to
But then
put a
Metal-
character in a situation, and he wants to take a Mass Effect route.
And
where,
yet Metal Gear Solid was one of the greatest stories of all time.
yeah, and
yeah,
So that
where
doesn't really make
where
any sense.
it's up to the player to determine how this character is going to
and
evolve.
exactly, and for that very matter, it's like, but he doesn't.
But that's
do,
not the way he does.
That's
his
not the way he
games.
does his game. So it's like you're trying to tell me you're going to do something, but you literally don't do that. And that's where my train of thought like slammed into the fucking wall, because I'm like, but you don't make any games where there is no choice. The character literally the character tells you and acts and how he feels via the game's story. I get no choice in how I get to spin the way he should react to anything. Like, in no point of the game can I save anybody and it will change the dynamic of what's going
Well,
to
they
happen.
said in Metal Gear Solid 4 or whatever, if you side with the PMZs and attack the Resistance, or was it? The PMCs would maybe help you, but if you attacked with the Resistance or whatever, the Resistance people would help you against the PMC soldiers.
Yeah.
So maybe that was one of the choices he was talking about,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's-
But that
that's-
was only Metal Gear Solid 4. That
and that's
wasn't all the
hardly
others.
much of a choice at
Yeah.
that point too.
It's more like, do you want to play a boy or do you want to
Play a girl, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to
True.
think of what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
So-
But I mean, he's yet to show us in
No.
any of his games that he's been doing this. And I was just going to throw that just back in straight away. Japanese JRPGs or just Japanese games usually are always about them telling you a story. They never actually very often give you a more Americanized version where
Oh, yeah, I was
we
gonna
get
say, a more
a
Western
character
version is
and
like a
they just okay
Mass Effect
go
and-
do the story, and it's whatever you make of it.
I mean, it like kind of makes sense what he's saying as far as like video games go. Like, I can see what he's trying to say or what he wants to do, but it doesn't realistically make sense. Even if it wasn't him doing Metal Gear Solid, it just doesn't make sense still.
He just hasn't done it yet to show me what it is he wants to do. for the supposed one of the other games that he is working on. I mean, still the one new project that he hasn't announced yet, that for a new IP that he hasn't done. That could be it. Maybe there's going to be something in there. But when he actually shows me something, I can go, okay, now I get what he means. I can understand his comment, but he hasn't done anything to show me, like, that's what he means to do yet.
So, but I know we could go very much in depth, and I actually want to save that topic for an afterthoughts later. But with that, that also does bring gaming news for a close to this week. So make sure you stay with us as we still have movie news to cover. And last but certainly not least, we have comic news to cover. So stay with us as we will be right back.